Okay, Year 9, just introducing week 4's lesson, and this will last all week, so this will be your Monday lesson and your Thursday lesson. So now that you've researched different facts and figures about plastic pollution, practiced drawing different sea life creatures and pollution, and also experimented with different fonts, you are now to become the designer. Your task is to create a poster and to do 2 designs this time, highlighting the impact pollution is having on our seas and oceans. You need to consider the keywords, which I'll talk about in a minute when designing your poster. So as you can see, I have done 2 designs. If you want to do 3 or 4, that's absolutely fine, but I want to see a minimum of 2. As I've said in my top tip, if you do your 2 designs, you've then got something to choose from. And if you want, you can mix and match your ideas to create one final one. This is going to be a sketch, so it's not going to be a final poster yet, and I don't want it to take absolutely ages. This is you putting ideas quickly down on paper. If you make mistakes, cross them out. Don't keep throwing your work away, and it will just show your ideas and your concepts brought together to create 2 posters. At the top, I've got the keywords, so compositions, or how are you going to lay out your posters, where's the words going to go, where the image is going to go, how is it going to fit on your page, what message do you want to get across. So try and think of some quirky little sayings. If you want to borrow some from other posters, that's fine, but if you can come up with some of your own, that'd be brilliant. Again, think about the fonts. How do the fonts get across the message? I've used the straw technique. In layers, so I'll talk about that in a bit, but what materials are you using and how are you going to lay them on top of each other? What media, i.e. again, materials, pencils, pencil crayons. Use what you can use. Don't worry if you haven't got things, just use what you've got. And annotation, which I'll talk about in a little bit. So on the next page, I've added some colour to my poster. So I've got a demonstration attached as a YouTube video, which I'd like you to watch as well, of how I got to this stage. But once you've done your 2 designs, I've taken a picture of it and I have annotated as well. So I've talked about the red standing out because I want the stop to stand out quite a lot. I'm going to use watercolours in the background because I can access them. It's fine if you don't. You can use pencil crayons and things like that. I'm going to maybe try and find pictures and print out pictures of pollution and litter and plastic and collage and stick them on. With my other design, I'm going to use a straw effect. So I'm going to really practice that and get that looking really good. And I want to try and practice making it look like the straw is sucking up the water in different techniques. Some of these drawings are from my head, but I also will have a look on the internet and try and find out how to draw things and copy images. So don't think because you can't draw it and you haven't got it in your head, doesn't mean you can't research it as well. Okay, so good luck with it. Enjoy this designing process. Remember, this isn't your final poster. This is just the design. It may improve, or it might improve and refine it as you go along. I'm definitely going to be working on mine and improving them for my final design. Okay, thank you for listening. Goodbye.